Hello, good evening, and welcome back. Today we are going to practice our English. Nous allons pratiquer l'anglais ensemble. We have Boris, Chris, and Kamara. Hello, how are you doing, Boris?
Yes, coach. Hello, I'm doing great. What about you?
I am doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. What about
Yes.
Chris? How is everything?
Yeah, everything's fine, Coach. How about you over there?
I can't complain. I can't complain. Life is good. I'm
Yeah, that's
doing my
nice.
things. Yeah, that's the right attitude, right? Okay, very good. And what about Mr. Kamara? How are you doing today? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to charge my laptop. I just realized I had low battery. Okay, all right. Now it's okay. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, now it's okay. I completely forgot to charge. Okay, yeah. We good now. Alors, partagez le direct, share it, so that other people can take advantage of the conversation. Very good, guys. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna discuss quite a few things that you will see on the screen. So let's get started with our conversation questions right here. The first question goes to anybody can answer the question. Okay, anybody can answer the question right here. Here we go. Let's get into it. Alors, you will pick a card. No, I will show. I will pick a card, and if you want, I can shuffle it. Let me check. Oh, I'm not able to shuffle. Okay, so I will only deal right away, and then you answer the question. All right. Allez, c'est parti. Let's go. Do you think rice or bread is healthier? Okay. Who wants to try? Who wants to answer this question? Qui veut répondre à cette question ici? Okay, let's try with Mr. Kamara. Kamara, you know that rice has a lot of carbs, but bread also has a lot of carbs. And then there is what we call whole wheat or whole grain bread, le pain intégral, and the same thing for rice. There is whole wheat rice, which is probably healthier. But what do you prefer as a healthy choice, Mr. Kamara? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Kamara. What about Christ? Hello, Christ. Are you around? Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm around, Coach.
Okay, what do you think is healthier between rice and bread?
Uh, According to me, I think rice is healthier.
Okay. All right. Interesting. So when you're giving your opinion, you will not say according to me. You will say to me or in my opinion. And then you say according to when you're referring to somebody else's opinion. All right.
Yeah, I
So,
get
for
it, Coach.
example, according to the previous speakers, rice is healthier than bread, but I disagree. That's how you say it. Okay, good. Quite interesting. What about you, Boris? Do you vote for rice or bread?
I'm vote for rice. I think rice is healthier than bread.
Okay, all right, quite interesting. I mean, this is not a food talk, it's not a diet or a nutrition panel. So I think we just move on to something else here. Let's see what else we have here. It says, how many languages do you believe a person can learn to speak well? Huh, good one. Yes, Boris, tell me. How many languages do you believe a person can learn to speak well?
Um, I think uh, for me is three languages.
Three languages. Only
Yes,
three. Oh,
yes.
well, well,
But
well, well. Okay, that's interesting. What about the others? What about
I
the
think
others?
many languages.
Ma- Many languages, right? Do you think it's
Yeah.
limited?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it's not unlimited. It's I mean, no, it is unlimited. That's your
Yeah,
opinion, right? Okay.
yeah,
So it's unlimited. You can
because
learn as many languages as you want to.
yeah,
Do you guys know that there are over 7,000 languages in the world? When we include dialects. Yeah, when we include dialects, there are over 7,000 languages. So yeah, quite interesting right here.
this is first for me.
Um, so basically, you mean a human being can learn up to 7,000 languages? That would be a lot for your brain. I think maybe you can achieve it if you have a special talent, but not necessarily 7,000. I mean, as many languages as you are even aware of, there are so many languages that exist that you would probably not be aware of, right? But you can try. Interesting. You know, I think some of the polyglots on the platforms, they speak like I think I've heard about a guy who speaks over 30 languages, including dialects and stuff like that. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's go for another one. Let's pick another question here. Do you think smarter people end up with higher salaries? Who's going to pick it up?
No,
Yes. No. Camarade,
yeah,
you
I don't
disagree.
think so.
You don't think
To
so.
have
Okay.
a higher salary is not depends on, you know, if you are smarter than others. No, it not depends
Okay.
on the intelligence, the ability you have. I don't think
Okay.
so, sir.
Okay. All right. That's interesting. So, what is it about? What is the requirement for high salary to you, as in general?
Yeah, it depends your on your on the skills that you have.
Yeah.
It can be soft skills or art skills, you know,
Right.
and you have if you have this ability to lead, to lead a
Mhm.
team, I think you will have a higher salary.
Okay. All right. So basically, executive jobs, leadership skills. That
Yeah,
makes sense. What about Boris?
I think it's not necessary to have a high salary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but is important. If people don't is smart, I think
Mm-hmm.
this person cannot que c'est pas comment on dit chance. The look, ça réduit les chances en fait.
It reduces your chances,
Yes, exactly. It's reducing
or
your
it
teeth.
lowers your chances. Okay.
Yes, yes, that's it.
Okay. All right. That's a point. What about Christ? Was it Christ previously? No, I think it was Kamara. So Christ, what's your viewpoint here?
Okay. For this question, I can say um, I can take both sides. Yes and no. Okay. For the positive side, I can
Mm-hmm.
say if you are using your intelligence, you can get a good salary.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, but if we take a negative side, it's not like it will depend on the value of your work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that makes sense. That's a point we have right here. I think high salary depends on the company, the place, and how you sell yourself, basically. So your salary depends predominantly on these three uh variables. That's how I see it. I mean, there are probably other ones that come into play, but I think these three are essential, and not necessarily on how smart you are, right? Because being smart itself is not enough. You have to demonstrate that and convince people that you are the right person out of many other smart people, I believe. But that's interesting. So let's move on to another point here. Do you think it is strange if a couple decides not to have children? Oh, well. Yeah. What do you guys think about it? Kamara, what's your opinion on this? Or Christ?
Okay, yes, coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Do you think it is strange if a couple? Yeah, go ahead.
For this question, it is it is very, I can say, is a little bit complicated because
Yeah.
Okay, it is like, how can I say it? How can I say l'engagement in English?
Commitment.
Okay, it is a commitment for
Mhm.
two people. So they have to make a decision for that. If, like, let's take an example. If a wife
Mhm.
is agree to do not have any children,
Agrees
yeah, that can
to
make
not
sense
have
and it
or
will
not
work.
to. Mhm.
Uh, but otherwise, in a normal way, that's not. It's not sound good.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Anyway, let's collect other viewpoints. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing? Are you around? Can you hear me, Patrick? Okay, let's give it to Boris. What is your viewpoint here?
Oh, my viewpoint
So,
about this question.
hello,
I think
hello, how are you going?
mhm. So I think it depends about the people.
It
So for
depends
me,
on.
yes, it depends on the people. So for
Mhm.
me, I can say it's strange. I can say it's strange, but all people have an idea about this. So it depends on the circumstances or
Yeah,
the yes the circumstances
the
and
circumstances. Yeah.
yeah the circumstances and I think the many elements
Mm.
so I can yes I can say now if it's strange or is not strange but
Okay.
my yes by my point about this question is many people are comment dire ça chacun a son point de vue chacun a ses envies en fait.
Opinions are shared,
Yes, opinion that share
or opinions are different.
that
Yeah.
yes. So je peux pas juger en fait.
Yeah, I can judge people.
Yes, I can judge people.
Yeah, I can
So
judge. It
that's it.
depends on the context. Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, that's it.
Okay. Is there anybody else who would like to react here? Otherwise, we're gonna move on to another question. Okay, this one goes to Rayad. Do you think there will be a cure for cancer someday? I think in 2025 there is something probably more efficient than chemotherapy. Is that it? I think I've heard many things like plant-based cures and stuff like that. I think native doctors claim to have found native doctors actually claims to have found remedies, but I mean we need to double check. Anyway, I think this is getting a bit technical. So unless somebody wants to share the viewpoint here, I think we're going to move on to something else. I'm still with you, Rayad. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Rayad, right? Rayad. Where are you from, by the way, Rayad?
Okay, I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Okay, sounds good. So what is your favorite season?
My favorite season,
Mm-hmm.
yo, uh, I'd say my favorite season is rainy season
Okay. Right.
because when it's raining, I feel like good and I'm up to sleep.
Okay. Interesting. That makes sense. That makes sense, man. Look, I was going to say something in Spanish. I was going to say hombre. The mind of a polyglot. Anyway, so yeah, great, interesting. What about what about Christ? What is your favorite season?
Okay. My favorite season is dry season because
Okay.
yeah, I like the weather in dry season.
What's the weather like in your city today?
Right now it's getting a bit cold.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. That's interesting. Let's move on to something else. All right. We'll not be able to do a proper roundtable because we have many questions, many things to cover, and quite a few people are in already. So let's move on to something else. Do you think a person can learn a language just by watching TV? This one goes to Patrick. Hello, Patrick. Are you
Oh, yeah.
around? Yeah, go ahead. Do you think a person can learn a language just by watching TV or YouTube videos? Hmm. Okay, let's give it to someone else here. Kamara, what's your opinion here? What's your stance? Not around? Okay, let's give it to Christ. Back again.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I think it can be possible, a person can learn English, like a language, just by watching TV. Because I have a testimony from my friend. I
Hmm.
go one of my friends. He know English. He knows English. I'm sorry. He knows English. By
Hmm.
just watching movies and sometimes listening to English music.
Wow, interesting. That is quite interesting. Okay, very good. So you think that is possible? Just exposure online exposure. You think that is enough to achieve advanced fluency, right? Okay,
Yeah, it is possible, but it is not enough.
not enough. Okay, it is possible,
Yeah,
but it would probably be harder
yeah, and
and
does it?
probably take more time. Okay, all right.
Of
Yeah,
course.
I think you can achieve good results if you are disciplined at it. Yeah, definitely. But you do need interactions. You know, if you
Yes.
only do that, you will be limited certainly. But if you add a few other things to it, like interacting with people and all these things, I think that's fine. Now, if the question was, is it possible online? I would have said yes. And especially today with AI, all the advanced technological tools we have here, you're able to join the talk just like you're doing it right now. I think it's quite possible. Okay, Is there any other viewpoint here? Yeah, let's check. Let's check that. Who hasn't spoken? Boris, what is your viewpoint here?
Okay, so I don't think so. I don't think so, but I think is important, but is not coach, comment on dit suffisant?
Enough, not enough.
Yes, is not enough. So
Mhm.
because you it's important to improve your English. For example,
Mhm.
you can speak with somebody is important also. So watch TV alone is pas complet en fait. Is
It's
not
not. It's not enough. Basically, it's not a complete
yes,
model.
okay. Is not enough. So
Okay.
it's important, but it's not enough. So that's it.
Okay. All right. That makes sense right here. Makes
Yes.
sense. Is there any other viewpoint? No. All right. So guys, let's take a quick break and review some of the sentence structures we have here on the screen. Can you see the screen? Can you see the details here clearly?
Yeah.
The information
Yes.
on the screen. Okay. Very good. These are 3 mistakes made during the conversation. All right. Somebody said it depends about the person. What will be the correct form or sentence? It depends.
The person
Yeah, I'd
Mhm.
say it depends on the people. Like,
on
Okay.
people.
It depends
yeah,
on. You will
Okay.
not say the
Yes.
people. You will say people, just like
Ah,
that. If it is
okay,
general, people. Then if it is
on people.
specific, you
Yes.
would say, for instance, it depends on the people you are in touch with. Okay, so now it's getting
all right,
specific. The people as a general concept doesn't take the, right? It doesn't take a
yeah.
definite article. Okay, chacun a son avis. How do you say that in English? I gave you the term. I told you one way to say it.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
No, I
Okay,
don't
so
remember.
I said opinions are shared, or there are different opinions. If you want to go the literal way, it's going to be everyone has, but be careful, it's not going to be have, it's going to be has, right? You will say everyone has, because everyone is considered as a third person singular term. However, it is impersonal. It is there is no gender assigned to this noun, and therefore any pronoun coming after the verb is going to be a third person plural pronoun in order not to sound sexist. So it's going to be everyone has, then their. Remember, the verb is to have, so everyone has their own opinion. That's one way to say it, right?
Everyone has their own
Okay.
opinion.
Or if you want to go fast when you're speaking, you can just say it depends. It depends is enough to express this idea, right? It depends. Some people believe and others, right? So that's it. That's one way to go about it. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Let's see what else we have here. This is the third one. Ce n'est pas suffisant. Do you remember? Ce n'est pas suffisant. What is it going to be?
It's not enough.
It's not enough. Okay, it's not enough. All right, very good. That is fine. So let's get back to our conversation questions and see what else we can bring up here. Next question. Are all girl or all boy high schools better than mixed high schools? This is an old concept. I don't know if they still do it. Oh, yeah, they still do it. I even worked for one of these. I worked for a company that had a contract with one of these schools, and that was sending many students. It was an all boys school here. And generally, these are boarding schools, ce qu'on appelle des internats. Okay, so what do you guys think about this concept? Patrick, do you want to say something here? All right, let's try with Rayad. Yeah, right, Rayad, go ahead.
Okay, so according to this topic, I'd say no. I don't agree with that because mixed high schools are very crucial because they give they give some some confidence to the people, to the students who are student. So talking about all girl and all boys schools,
Mhm.
so that can be a little bit difficult for them
Right.
to yeah, to consider themselves between others. Let's say if it is
Got it.
all girl,
Mhm.
if let's say that girls found themselves between boys, so that can be a little bit difficult for them to express or
Mhm.
to share with them because they're used to talking to girls. And same thing with all boy high schools. So I'd say mixed high schools are very crucial and important, you know, in other than all boy and all girl high schools. So that's it.
Okay, all right. Let's hear from Boris.
Oh, for me, I think uh, I can give I think is you can say high school is better about the
Better
person.
than?
Yes, better than all girl, for example, or all boys school, because it depends on the 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 de l'éducation qui est
The
transmise de
education.
l'enseignement. Yes, it depends
Yeah.
education in this school.
Mm.
So if this school don't have a good education,
Doesn't? If
you
the
can,
school doesn't
yes, is this school doesn't have,
provide good education,
yes, yes, if this school doesn't give good education, this school can't have ne peut pas être meilleur en fait.
can be
Can be
better.
better. Yes,
Mhm.
this school can be better.
Okay.
So you can say,
Or it
you
can
can say,
set
yes,
apart, set aside. Yeah, be
yes,
better
yes.
basically. Mhm.
Yes, I think is it don't depend if it's all girls school or the mixed school. It depends the education in this school.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's a good point you raise in here. What about Christ? What do you think about it?
Okay. Coach, first of all, how can I say internat in English?
Boarding school.
Bodies.
Boarding.
Boarding, you'll see it on the screen.
Okay.
Boarding school. L'internat et puis
Bodies.
externat, je sais pas si c'était comme ça en français, mais le contraire d'internat, ça sera day school.
Okay.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, to me, mixed high school is better than whole girl and boy girl because
Yeah.
let's suppose that we are in a broad school. It can be good if we
Boarding school. Mhm.
okay if well we studying together like boys and girls, but we can stay separately.
Mhm.
Yeah, it can be good if we staying separately. If we studying together, it's very fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a point here. Let's move on to something else. Do you think people should be allowed to smoke in restaurants? Let's hear from Kamara on this question. Are you around, camera? No, not around. Okay. Let's move on to Rayad. Rayad, the floor is yours.
Well, thanks a lot for it. Like I'd say, according to this question, do you think people should be allowed to smoke in restaurants? I'd say I don't agree with that because a restaurant, first of all, a restaurant is a public. I'd say a public sport. So smoking in the restaurants can be little bit, a little bit like I say, something can be can cause some, some uncomfortable, something uncomfortable for other people. So
Mhm.
it's like you're making other people uncomfortable because
Yeah.
as we know in some different restaurants, there are some people who don't smoke, some people, so just smelling that smoke can be a little bit, difficult for them, and that they can consider that as you know I don't know how to say it this way. So
I mean, it could be
I say,
disturbing. It could be
yeah.
disturbing.
That's it. It could be
Okay.
disturbing.
Okay. All right. Another one here. Do you think it is? I mean, do you think it is? Yeah. It is strange for a tall woman to marry a short man. Like they say, contraries are attracted, right? So basically, you attract something or someone different to you. That's a very common thing. So it is quite common for tall men to be attracted to shorter women and vice versa. I think it's a matter of course. C'est une chose tout à fait naturelle. Anyway, yeah, give me your viewpoints. What are your thoughts on it? Who wants to give it a go first? Um, yeah, over to you, Riyadh. Riyadh, go ahead.
Okay.
Riyadh, yeah.
Yeah, this topic got me weak. Okay. Um, as a man, I'd say it's kind of like a little bit complicated, but I agree with that. So a tall woman can marry a short man because it depends on the feelings.
Right.
It depends on the feeling. If she got some feelings with that man, so nothing can disturb them to get married. So as we know, women if they love, they give the true love. Like,
Mhm.
so yeah, that's completely okay for them. So they can marry each other without any disturbance here.
Right. Okay. Good. What about Boris? What is your opinion here?
I think live I've don't age. Oh, love I've
Yeah,
not age.
doesn't
Yes,
have.
so
I mean, love doesn't consider age,
yes,
or there is
love
no
doesn't.
age in love. Yeah.
Yeah, there is not age in love. So if a tall woman love a short man, you can give your decision about that.
Right.
Yes, so that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the point. I think you made it clear here. All right. What about Kamara? What's your viewpoint here? Uh huh. Not around. Okay, if you're not around, guys, we're gonna go for one last question, and that would be it. All right, let's go for one last question. It says, "Can TV shows be truly educational?" I mean, let's be honest. In 2025, I think TV shows are outdated, right? TV programs as such are outdated, or at least on screen. Let's say, like, um, watching these type of programs broadcasted live on TV at home is a bit of an outdated thing. I don't know how many of us do it, but in my case, pretty much 95% of the time I use my TV, it's connected to YouTube or my phone or whatsoever I want to do. Rarely to local TV stations, right? TV channels. So I think the concept of TV itself is a bit outdated. I think here we're referring to live content, live programs. So we would say live shows and stuff like that. Let's see if we have something more interesting, because this is going to be the last question. Is it better to be married or single? That could be interesting to tackle. Would you marry a person that your parents didn't like? Oh, that's a good controversial question here. Do you believe in ghosts? I think this is a very common thing for Africans. Can you know a person's character from the clothes they wear? Okay, interesting. You know, there is a saying that everybody knows the saying, right? The saying goes, it says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? L'habit ne fait pas le moine. So yeah.
So, Mister.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey,
Hello?
me, I'm Donald Trump.
Sorry?
I'm Donald Trump, me.
Get back to you soon. Let's check that. Who was it? Let's give it to Christ. Yes, Christ. What is your opinion here, Christ?
Okay, coach. Just one sec. Can I check your question because I just joined?
Okay, so I'll take advantage to explain it to Patrick, who didn't understand. It says, can you know a person's character from the clothes they wear? Est-ce qu'on peut connaître le caractère, la personnalité de quelqu'un à partir des habits qu'elle porte? That's the question, right?
Okay. Oh, according to this question, it can be true. I agree with this purpose because let's suppose that someone is wearing how can I say it? I have an idea in French, but I don't know how to express it in English. Yeah.
Say that in French. I help you with the English term for it.
Ok. Je disais, supposons quelqu'un qui porte qui met la veste et puis il se présente à l'interview.
Let's imagine someone wears a suit at an interview.
Et puis, il y a... Ok, supposons c'est l'entretien d'embauche.
A job interview.
Quelqu'un se présente dans la veste et puis bien habillé. Et l'autre, il y a deux personnes. Prenons deux personnes et l'autre...
So you said, imagine a person goes to a job interview dressed up, like well dressed, in a suit, and yeah. Continue, keep going.
Ok, alors c'est quelqu'un d'autre avec, il met juste un polo et puis le pantalon.
Yeah.
Il met les chaussures et puis il s'en va comme ça.
Okay, and another person wears a more casual outfit, like a shirt or a jersey and trousers, basic trousers. Yeah.
Et par là, déjà par l'accoutrement, je peux dire que c'est lui qui met la veste, c'est lui qui est bien habillé. Il a déjà gagné, je peux dire 50%. Il a la chance de gagner le travail, de gagner les postes, en fait.
Yeah, the candidate with a better outfit or more formal dress code wins or has more chances.
Et donc c'est
a better impression.
C'est par là que l'accoutrement peut déterminer ce que la personne est.
Right, that's how your clothes can tell a lot about you. I mean, okay, that's a good point. You have a point here. So clothes most of the time clothes contribute a lot to making a good impression, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense here. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Let's take a look at these last three items I have here, and that will be it for today. Okay, so tell me if you can see the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, coach.
Okay, very good. So the first one here, it says according to this topic. So you're giving your viewpoint, your opinion on the topic. And this is how you start. You say according to this topic. That's a mistake. That's a mistake that somebody made here during the chat. Try and correct it. What is it going to be? You don't say according to this topic. According, as aforesaid, I think I said it earlier in this conversation. According is used to refer to someone else's opinion or source, right? For introducing your opinion, use regarding or on this topic. That's what you want to say here. So you will say on this topic, I would say, all right, or regarding this topic, I'd say. That's how you say it.
Excuse me, coach.
Yeah.
I got a question over here.
Yeah, go ahead. A question for me.
Okay. Instead of saying according to this topic, so if in case I say like but based on this topic, is that
Based on
works?
this topic? Not
Yeah.
bad, but when you say based on this topic, it's you're giving your opinion, but you don't mean exactly that you are giving your opinion on the topic. You're just saying that you are drawing on the information.
Yeah,
to
like
make a point. En se basant
I don't
sur. That's what it
yeah,
means.
like I don't
Based on. Based on. Mhm.
yeah, like I don't have a lot of ideas, but I'm trying to give some ideas. So I'd say like based on this
Mhm.
topic, if that works.
Not exactly. If you want to say, if you want to give your opinion on the topic, you don't say based on the topic. You say regarding this topic or on this topic, or in my opinion, in my viewpoint, to me, and so on and so forth. But if you say based on this topic, what you mean is that you are using the topic as a starting point for a more elaborate viewpoints, right? So you are drawing on the topic to give a viewpoint. That's what you mean when you say based on this topic. And I guess that is not your point here. So that is why I suggest on this topic or regarding this topic, all right? Okay, let's move on to something else here. It says either be hard. No, I mean, I think you said it. Yeah, it. Would... Okay, so it would be hard for them to consider themselves between others. So the mistake here was between. What is it going to be? It's going to be to see themselves or to value themselves. I think that was the idea. I don't remember exactly what was the very thing you wanted to say, but I think one of the ways to adjust it would be to see themselves among. When it's more than two, you use among. If it's only two, you use between. That's the thing here, right? Okay, now another thing. Il n'y a pas d'âge en amour. Well, you have different ways to say it. Love has no age. There's no age limit in love. You're never too old or too young for love, and so on and so forth. I don't even remember which one I gave you, but let's say love has no age. This is probably the one I gave you during the conversation. Love has no
coach.
age. Yeah. Yes, please.
Oui. Je vous l'ai dit pour cette phrase, c'était il n'y a pas de taille en amour.
Ah, love has no height.
Yes. Yes. It's
La taille, height.
Oui.
Right? Okay, interesting. Very good. So guys, hopefully we get a chance to have another conversation later on, probably this weekend or next week. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you to all the many people who watched us live. You still quite a few here on the different platforms. So thanks. And well, see you soon. Have a good night. Bye for now. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
thank you,
for.
Coach.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good night.
Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah, have a nice one, coach.
Thanks.